Haitians more African than Latino. No. Okay, this gotta be breaking down. First of all, there's no such thing as an African culture, alright? Africa has more culture diversity than the rest of the world almost, okay? Even two Nigerians might not have the same culture because they might be different from different ethnic groups. But I know you might be referring to West African culture. And the answer will still be no. A lot of people in Africa don't even practice African spirituality no more. They're either Christian or Muslim. The ones that practice African spirituality in Africa these days, especially West Africa, are persecuted. They have it hard. They're not accepted amongst the people like that. You heard what they did to a so-called witch not too long ago in Ghana? In the Caribbean islands, a lot of them are mostly Catholic faith or some type of Christian of beliefs. But doing some type of spirituality over there in the Caribbean islands is not frowned upon. It's like, okay, you do that, so what? And also you gotta understand, your African DNA does not determine your culture. You also got multiple African ethnicities in your DNA. And not all Haitians are like 90% African. There's some Haitians that are 60% African or 40% white. And there's some Hispanic people that are 96% African and 1 or 2% white. On the Western Hemisphere, your ethnicity, if you're black, is social constructed, okay? A Jamaican and a Brazilian can have the same DNA. But that does not make that Brazilian Jamaican, and that does not make that Jamaican Brazilian. Still got the cultures from the countries they are born and raised in, from where their parents from. But yeah, no. And even the Latino culture, there's almost no such thing as Latino culture. If I go to Argentina, the culture is different from Cuba. If I go to Cuba, the culture is different from Mexico. It's different everywhere. But for the pan-ethnic groups that are socially constructed, like being Latino, there's some culture similarities between all the groups. And Haitians do fall in that category. And if you're going to go back to Africa, from the West African, ethnic groups, and a lot of Haitians, they forget, a lot of them have Central African descent. So no, culturally, you're more Latino than African. By DNA, there's no such thing as Latino DNA. So there you have it.